In recent years, bad sleep has become a global health problem. According to the World Health Organization, 1/3 of the global population is sleeping poorly, which has terrible consequences on our performances, on our well-being, and also on the world economics. Every year, bad sleep is costing to Europe 500 billion euros because of all the consequences of poor sleep. Sleeping well is not something a luxury, is an absolute necessity. Unfortunately for us, the solutions available right now are not going far enough. Sleep trackers are only tracking, and sleeping pills are only temporary solutions, which could also have very poor consequences on our health. Improving sleep is a very complex and a uniquely complex problem, because to understand and act on our sleep, we need to understand and act on our brains. And this process is extremely intricate and expensive, and as such, uniquely reserved to sleep laboratories or sleep centers. I've been always fascinated about the human brain, so when I was an engineering student, I joined a team of neuroscientists to work on some research project. After making the discovery that non-invasive brain stimulation could help us sleep better in a safe and efficient way, I decided to start Rhythm. It was 3 years ago. With a team of 65 sleep experts and technology experts, we have been developing several major innovations in order to try to bring the best of sleep science to our everyday lives. And I'm very happy tonight to introduce the first active sleep wearable based on neurotechnology, Dream. Dream is a comfortable, lightweight headband that you put on head when you go to the bed. The sensors in the front and the computer on the top allow for real-time measurement and analysis of the brain and the body with an unprecedented accuracy. But most importantly, Dream introduces active features based on sounds that help to significantly improve sleep. We have been testing the product on 500 users over the course of 6 months and 45,000 nights, and the results are staggering. Our users fall asleep 45% faster, deep sleep is improved by 35%, and people are waking up at the most optimal time in 90% of the case. By merging, just one more sentence. By merging state-of-the-art sleep science and advanced technology, we are on our way to build the first industry sleep leader, and we welcome everyone tonight to join us to tackle probably one of the most exciting challenges of the decade. Thank you.
Thank you. Kees, I think you have a question.
Thank you very much, Hugo. Well done. This is a very, very interesting area, and you know, thank you for providing us the figures that it's so enormously impactful globally. These kind of things. Question, you know, you just introduced the first delivery of your. It's called a Dream.
Dream.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you try it yourself?
Yeah, of course.
What's the impact? You know, it's just be.
So it depends on the problem, because the problem of sleep is quite complex. So depending, for example, I don't have insomnia, but if you take a lot of time to fall asleep, then your time to fall asleep is pretty much cut by half. In my case, it's when I wake up, I feel much more energized, probably mostly thanks to the features to promote deep sleep. We have like many features in the product in order to have like a kind of exhaustive solution, but it depends again on the use case and the person and the problems.
So how do you bring this to the market? What kind of activities are you taking in order to bring this towards your target groups?
So we are using, it's a consumer product. So it's actually a hybrid product, because we consider that it's a medical grade product, but it hasn't medical positioning, so we are pursuing a consumer strategy because we believe that the medical track for sleep is not the right one. So it's a consumer strategy. We are doing a lot of marketing. We have a pretty good PR coverage in Europe, mostly in France for now, and the United States. And we are using the traditional channels for consumer marketing.
Okay. Thank you very much. Good luck.
Thank you.
Can I just?
Yeah, sure.
Sorry, Sorry, just because we still have 20 seconds. So you're not positioning yourself as a medical device, so you don't have all the regulatory constraints either in that context?
Yeah, because simply we don't have medical positioning. We are not treating a problem, or we are not diagnosing a disease. We are helping people to sleep better. And the thing is, we are using non-invasive methods and using sounds as the primary mediums. We don't need to do that. In the future, we probably think that the product is going to be a hybrid between a consumer and a medical product, with potentially application in the treatment of insomnia and diagnosis of pathologies. But right now, it's marketed and sold as a consumer product. Thank you.
Merci beaucoup.